was like, oh shit. Oh, we got him.
What's up, y'all? Can you hear me?
What's up?
I'll turn this up.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Maquina's locked and loaded. What's up, bro?
What's up? Happy to be here, guys.
Oh man, thank you for coming out, man.
Yeah.
And getting
I like the belts.
Hey, they look snazzy, yeah.
You like the gold one?
Yeah, man, we like it. Well, I mean, we like more than just the belts, bro. What we really like is we like the fucking fights.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's what honestly, that's what this podcast all purity of the fighting, bro. These beautiful belts that you gave us opportunities to get, man, is just it's the icing on the cake. But
well, you guys work hard.
We like to get down. We like to fight.
Yeah, I mean, you guys come on time, ready to go, and I mean,
this fucking thing right here.
Success is coming. It's been coming, so it's pretty incredible, guys.
Okay.
We good?
We got a problem.
Why?
We need headphones.
We
need headphones.
We can only hear them if we have headphones. You guys have that headphones? We'll blast the volume so you guys can all hear him.
Yeah.
But we just need headphones.
Already.
No, we're just gonna put it from here.
Oh, all right.
Volume.
That way we can hear his voice.
Ryan, go ahead and talk.
Yo. That sound okay?
Let's flip him up. Yeah, turn him towards us. Yeah, flip him like that. Can you hear us, bro?
Yeah, I hear you guys good.
All right. We're trying to find the proper speaker to hook you up to. That way we can hear you.
We're having some difficulty trying to hear you.
Yeah, I see.
I believe so. I have a speaker over here that has aux.
I have an aux cord. Do you have one? I do. I got one in my car.
Cool. Bear with us, brother.
Yeah, we're chilling. We're right back now.
I'm surprised.
The aux cord. We're gonna make them. What's up, brother? Brother Ryan. Man, I got microphones. I got headphones. I feel like
You're Mr. Radio guy.
I'm just trying to communicate with Brother Ryan. You hear me, man? I look like a fucking dumbass, huh? I feel like one. Hey, you hear me, bro?
Yeah, you guys are good.
Hey, thanks for being with us tonight, man.
Yeah, you guys got done training?
Yeah, we got done today. Thursdays we do grappling. Since we got MMA shows coming up, we definitely just want to brush up on fucking that sprawl and brawl.
Yeah,
make motherfuckers fight,
Yeah, I almost had your boy there fight for an IKF title, but they pulled out.
I know. Well, that definitely going to talk about just IKF in general, man. How long you been with them, bro?
Well, right when I got out of the Marine Corps, I think I was 21. I started fighting. Had like 5 amateur fights. Went to Thailand, fought out there. So, I think when I started really kind of dialing in on what I want to do as a human and like my calling was like 22, 23. So like 13 years now, I've been kind of growing this organization and building. Next step is like always going professional route, getting the fighters paid. So yeah, I've been doing it for a while. And it hasn't been like, I would say, like how it is today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, no, that's actually one of the things that we're good. We got the audio kind of situated now, bro.
Oh, cool.
We'll sit down and we'll formally open up and get this thing started.
Dope.
And we'll just shoot the shit.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, check it out. It's May 2nd, 7:40. Hot off the mats. Combat Maquina coming to you today with the young prodigy displaying the rewards of his hard work and effort on April 20th was the last time. That was the last week we talked to you guys, man. So just coming back to share a little bit of the results. We also have Ryan Hodges on the line, and I know on video chat. You hear us, Ryan?
Yep, loud and clear, brother.
That's right, man. Thank you for being with us today, brother.
Yeah, thanks. Damn, honored to be here, brother.
Yeah.
So who is Ryan?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Yeah, who is Ryan?
That's right. That's right. So,
Man, I'm just a man, just trying to light work in the sport. You know what I mean? I've been building kind of fighters in a sense from our platform to amateur, and now the next goal is always to go pro. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Right.
I'm just here, just trying to be righteous and trying to be pure and kind of give back to my community.
well, hey, I mean, one of the reasons I want to have you on today is, you're a big reason of why we're allowed a platform now, and we're even looked upon as relevant fight team because you gave us opportunities where I didn't realize the opportunities to showcase fighters, especially skilled and developed fighters. I didn't think it was so tough in the amateur ranks, man. From your point of view, you've been developing fighters for how many years now?
12 years.
12 years, brother. 12 years. Yeah. No, and I think the Point Muay Thai is a good way to bring any young fighter in. So can you share with everybody what exactly you do with IKF, International Kickboxing Federation?
Yes, I'm the VP of operations for the Point Muay Thai and also Muay Thai Purists, where they kind of evolve themselves from the Point Muay Thai circuit into the AMI League, right? Because a lot of fighters, once you get punched in the face, like if you want to be a fighter or not. So
Right.
we give them like this platform of the Point Muay Thai where there's a lot of safety protocols, no knockouts are allowed, and to see if you want to actually become a fighter. And it's a good tune-up for athletes as well. Then once they kind of get their feet wet there, they move on to the amateur league instead of just going right to the amateur league where other fighters maybe have a competitive advantage from, I don't know, doing smokers or doing whatever. So we try to give our fighters an avenue where they can express themselves. And, even if they just want to stay in the Point Muay Thai and not be an amateur fighter or a real fighter, quote unquote, they could stay there and express themselves and, have a good experience.
No, it's an awesome platform. It was, it's funny because I was talking to one of my students the other day, and he was asking me how I developed our style, Maquina Combat, our universal kind of approach to combat sports, to where we can cross over to kickboxing, Muay Thai, boxing, MMA. And my first kind of theory was Muay Thai fighters, they say, are the toughest strikers, the almost perfect stand-up style in martial arts for brutality and violence. Mm-hmm. So like for me, the way I looked at it is, okay, well then I want to develop fighters that can compete at that level with our style and succeed with some of the best strikers in the world.
You took it as a challenge.
Absolutely. Well, fighting is a challenge. So like to me, any platform that allows us to sharpen our skills or put ourselves out there, for us, it's a little different. And we'll get into that a little bit, Ryan, because I know we've known each other for a few years now, and we work together. And every time I work with you, man, it's pleasant. It's a pleasure. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes with coaches and corners and also fighters, it's hard to matchmake, especially I'm on my think my 15th or 16th amateur show, right? Like June 1st is I think my 16th of promoting shows. And people just don't know, like people think like, we're getting rich off these or whatever. It's like, nah, these shows cost like $10,000-$15,000 just to actually sanction them and put them on. And what I kind of see, people and coaches, they kind of cherry pick the fights. Like they want, the best fight for their fighter. Like if someone's too tall, but they have the same record, they don't want it. So the problem that I always run into is not wanting to fight. But the cool thing about you guys will pick any fight. You guys just want to compete, and it's so easy.
I'm in the business that you're in the business of, brother. I'm in the business of developing young, able, capable fighters. Mm-hmm. So like, I think that's why we always vibe, is because you do want to see these athletes grow. You do want them to get to another level. And that's one of the things that I've always kind of gotten from you and appreciated from you, is that energy where you really do want the best for everybody.
Well, look at John. I mean, John took a fight against a seasoned Muay Thai fighter from World Team, had way more fights than John in Muay Thai, and you guys went ahead and took it. You know what I mean? As far as like Muay Thai goes. And I mean, any match that I presented to you guys always were game. And I was like, these guys are the real deal.
Yeah, no, well,
have that.
Well, and then it's because of how seriously I take combat sports and basically legal violence. Because I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's legal violence. We're sanctioning it. We're making it as safe as we can, but we're teaching our youth or our athletes to be okay with getting punched in the face, and then even looking forward to it so that they can thrive and overcome and endure it to become champions. So for me, that shit is really important, because you're developing a human being to be an unstoppable force in their own mind. And I take great responsibility in that. And to me, it's an honor that any athlete would trust me with that. So like for me, every one of my fighters, I'm going to put the time and effort, and I'm going to make them fucking killers. Why? Yeah. And not only to make your job easier, but to make our path of, creating platforms and taking our fighters to other levels, because it's a grind, like you said, on your end, having to put these cards together, there's, a lot of coaches, a lot of fighters, they have a lot of conditions. And our condition is that the other motherfucker make weight and show up.
Yeah. And you guys always been like that. I mean, and that's kind of a good mentality, I would say, to instill in your students as well, the discipline and like having no fear. Because then you could take kind of that art in the sense of martial arts, MMA, Muay Thai, or whatever, and you could put it into your personal life of dedication and growing that,
It runs parallel, man. It runs parallel. I was actually telling a young student that today is that the difference between Maquina Combat and traditional martial arts is that in Maquina Combat, I attack the mind first. You said it when you said that you give fighters a platform to go out and experience getting punched in the face, and to see, to what degree they enjoy it and where they want to take it. Well, like for me, I do that shit in here way before they go out to compete on your shows. Because the way I look at it is the mind is what's going to allow the body to function under duress, pressure, conflict, calamity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and with your fighters too, I bet you as a coach, you probably had to tell fighters like, I don't think you're ready for a competition, or sorry, my cat.
Oh no, man. Hey, look, I'm one of the coaches that, what's up, Kitty? That's all right, man. I'm an animal lover, bro. Yeah.
He's a good boy. He's always like, he's always by me. But I think you probably had to push some fighters away that wanted to fight, but you're like, maybe you're not ready. Maybe you're not a fighter, because it takes, you have to have a killer instinct in there. Like Muay Thai is always like, comes from a Buddhist philosophy of respect, pure-hearted intentions. But at the end of the day, you're out there to, put someone's lights out, make them unconscious. And
violence.
Some people just don't have that. You know, they might like Muay Thai, but you got to know when to turn it up, when to get brutal in a sense.
And with that said, brother, that's the type of coach I am. It's not that I turn guys away. I think I intimidate and I kind of scare them off, because the first thing I say is I will tell you when you're ready to fight. And the reason that I can say that is because I'm the one standing across from you, preparing you for your fight. So if you can't take my 60-70%, well, then you definitely ain't going to be able to go out there and take somebody's 100%, especially if, you know, there's doubt in your mind. So for me, we actually start with the mindset. And what I do is I throw shit out at fighters to where they almost feel overwhelmed with the information that they're getting. And then for me, it weeds out the motherfuckers that really don't want to fight. That way I don't have a whole stable of 50-50 motherfuckers, you know?
Yeah. And then you're dedicating your time and your life and your energy, and energy is everything. And you don't want
energy's everything.
Yeah. You don't want to waste it on someone that, you know, is not about it. Cause I see you out there grinding. Being a coach is tough, you know? And, sorry, Eddie, being a coach is tough and it takes a lot of time. It's your life. Like building these fighters are your life.
Yeah.
And
no, it is.
And the other fighters have to appreciate that and respect you as well. Like these two killers right here. I mean, how long have they been with you? Did they start out with you? Or, I mean, like, did you involve them in a sense?
How long has it been? 8 years?
Yeah, I want to say it's been 8 years. Yeah, 8 years. I think Johnny's got 9 years, because you started when you were 7, but you didn't compete till you were 10, correct?
Yeah. So this October it'll be 9, I believe.
9 years, dude. So, you know, we're in it for the long haul, because the reality is that if you're in it for the short game here, you know, you're going to meet somebody like us and your game going to be really fucking short.
Yeah. And with John, with John's kind of, was he more of a MMA, like pancration fighter, or, because I know.
Well, actually, you know, we started him out MMA because the USFL was coming up back about 6 years ago. And it was an avenue for him to develop all of his combat skills, because with Maquina Combat, that's our thing is, you know, and you watched us, you watched us perform. We're not traditional Muay Thai strikers. You know, we throw Muay Thai strikes like, you know, with our roundhouse, our date kicks, and we throw elbows and knees. But the reality is our movement and our approach to angles, redirecting, weight distribution, and really, you know, kind of putting someone under constant pressure is not traditional, you know, like Muay Thai.
No, yeah, for sure. And I see with all your fighters too, your guys' conditioning and your stamina and your muscle memory is, I mean, it's fucking on point.
It's
like
machine, brother.
Every fight was it was always there gassing. They would be good, but once they get that pressure and they get their spirit broken, in a sense, they just start to crumble, and they don't have that mind state to like stay in it. And then that's when a TKO happens. I mean, I think every fight with John that I seen, it was always a deterioration of the opponent, of them just getting picked apart in a sense. Yeah, the first round would be close, but after like the second and third, their gas tank like elevates. You know what I mean? Like it's really cool to see like how you. I don't know how you coach with that, but I don't know how you're conditioning.
You got to come check it out, brother. You got to come get on the mat.
Yeah, you got to experience it for yourself.
No, I definitely got to take a trip. I'm in Colorado, so. I mean,
nice. How's the weather up there?
Yeah, I'm in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, how's the weather up there?
Dude, beautiful. I actually got a show in Denver Sunday.
Nice. How many shows a year do you guys run?
Probably like 67.
Whoa, that's a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
Busy.
Yeah, no, hey, talking about that, what's the schedule over here in California looking like for IKF?
Well, we got the June 1st Pure show. That's a super show with Point Muay Thai and of course 4 Rules. I'm trying to get y'all on. I'm trying to get your daughter on. But
yes, please.
No one wants to take them.
No, hey, put a belt on the line, Ryan. You know.
I tried with John to get a belt, but he was like, no, he had too many pancration fights and stuff, and he was a USFL champion. That's what kind of deterred him.
No, and then honestly, we're the way we look at it is belts signify people that really want to fight to us. So when we're willing to fight for belts, we're willing to put our belts on the line. Why? Because we know that we're going to step in there with dudes that really want to be there. And for us, that elevates us because win, lose, or draw on that night, we're going to learn something.
I think, also like what you instill in your athletes, what I really admire is the sportsmanship too. Like
right. You know, I actually, it's funny because when other opposition brings the same energy, the respectful energy, that we have no issues at all. I'm even there to help the other fighter, give him advice after the fight if he's willing to hear it. You know. But then we got the other ones where they take this to this personal level, and I think egos get involved in shit. Where like for me, we're both working our asses off to be there. Coaches are working their asses off. Fighters are working their asses off. It's like that moment right there. It's our work and flourishing. We should just revel in it, whether it's looks beautiful and destructive on that day, or whether it looks sloppy and fucking, we got to go back to the drawing board. Shit, we didn't. I see that some guys can't deal with that shit.
Yeah.
And for me, being a combat purist, like, dude, I'll take my L's. I'll be one to say, hey, look, I could have changed this.
Well, with Esteban, right? Esteban's fight over at the Purist show in Ontario when you guys came out there.
Yeah.
Right? You guys trekked it a while. I mean, he lost that decision, but if there was more rounds, like I said, that guy was gonna, be hurting. He didn't.
Yeah, that was a 3-round fight. Yeah.
How long were those rounds? I remember it going by quick too.
Were they 2-minute rounds?
2.
And I remember fast.
That fighter had a lot more Muay Thai fights, but Esteban was, picking the pace up. And like, if there's maybe one more round, that guy, he didn't want anymore.
Mm-hmm.
No,
it's kind of cool to see like just that elevation and that grit. You know what I mean?
Grit. I like that. The grit and grind is what we're all about, brother. So yeah, I appreciate you noticing that, acknowledging that, man, because that's what, we do it here on a daily basis, and we watch people come through. And there's times where I'll let guys get on the mats and spar with us a little bit. And I'm telling you, like, we literally go like 50% with them, bro. And then next thing I fucking know, I don't see them for a week or 2. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, we were just playing with you. We were just, we weren't even,
Yeah.
You went hard sparring.
No.
But that shows how there's levels to this.
There's levels to this, man. And that's what we want to do is we have a style that was basically, that's been rooted in I'm a masterless warrior, bro. I'm a Ronin. I learned everything by, trial and error and, fucking failing or succeeding. So the way I look at it is we come from nothing. We come from the dirt. So we're ready to grind with anybody. And the way we look at it is you give us our respect, we'll give you your respect. You don't, honestly, we do. We want to fucking kill you. Why? Yeah. Because that's what we're training ourselves to do. So let's not,
let's be real.
Let's be real here. Let's be real. We can be friends afterwards as long as the respect level stays cool. But up until that moment, all this tough guy bullshit, this mad dogging and all that, like, miss us with all that. Because at the end of the day, show up on the day you're supposed to show up, because that's all we care about. All this other shit.
So, Coach, with your lineage, like how did you kind of develop like these furious fighters in a sense? Like, did you have a crew under you or a coach under you that kind of taught you this? Or
it's funny, right? It was funny because I was explaining this to one of my students the other day that asked, and I told him, I said, I when I started, I was already in my 30s. I'd blown out my knee playing football, and I was watching UFC on TV, the UFC Fighter House, and I just listening to the way the guys were talking in the house, and it might have been like house like 5 or 6 or something like that. Yeah. I just remember thinking in my head, just the way they were talking, I was like, these fucking guys sound like weenies. Like, I could do this shit. And I want to say, I think maybe about 4 or 5 months later, I was down at Voodoo Fight Club over. They were in Modesto at the time. And I remember going up.
I think Gene Fields was over there.
Gene Fields, baby. You know, Mr. Fields.
Our promoters.
Yeah. So and I remember telling him, I remember saying like, I want to do this. Like, I really want to do this, like for money. And then he goes, all right. And he invited me back the next day. And, the street fighter came out of me. And then I remember a wrestler grabbed me and held me down. And the first thing I thought, bro, I popped up and I didn't think to myself, I want to learn what this guy did to me. The first thing I thought in my mind was, I want to learn how to not let this guy do this to me so that I could fuck him up. So basically that was the beginning of the mindset, because I was in my 30s. I wasn't going to be a better kickboxer than a good kickboxer. I wasn't going to be a better jiu-jitsu practitioner than a jiu-jitsu black belt. I wasn't going to be better than a Muay Thai purist. So I had to figure out, like, how am I going to use these guys' strengths against them and put them in places that they don't want to be. So that is, Maquina Combat is rooted in failure. And that's one of the things, I say that shit with pride, because try to fucking kick my ass now.
Yeah.
All I do is work, baby. You know what I'm saying? All I do is put in work. And that's when I teach, I instill that. It's that passion, that hunger from inside that, honestly, I don't see it in everybody's eyes. I don't hear it in everybody's voices. You know what I'm saying? And you talk to a lot of coaches and fighters, and I don't know, do any of them sound like I do?
No, you're one of a kind for sure.
I think that is the ultimate compliment, man. You've been in this game, and
yeah, you guys are definitely different breed, and like you said, you don't come from like a Muay Thai traditional, and you guys are just taking people's heads off left and right. Is
it fun to watch, bro?
Yeah, dude, it's
the crowds love us.
Constant, like it's constant action. You guys just keep
action.
You just keep pressure. You keep flowing. It's just, it's entertaining for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, no. So, hey, any shows coming up, we come out and we usually post, we got fights coming up on June 8th over at Valley Fight Series.
Oh, nice.
We got Esteban a fight. We got Aaron, the prototype coming back. Where
did Aaron go?
Aaron took a little break, had some injuries, had some personal stuff he had to take care of. So now he's back. We're gonna have him on some future podcasts, and you'll be seeing him soon. So if you know of any possible professional Muay Thai fights out there for that young man, don't hesitate to give us a call.
Yeah, I got my professional license actually in Nevada recently.
Nice, congrats, bro.
That's like, yeah, and it was, bro, in Nevada. Something about Nevada, man. First off, it cost me like probably maybe like 15 to 20 G's just to get licensed out there.
Whoa.
Because of the UFC, and like it's hard to throw shows.
No.
Because it's hard to get a license. I had to go fly and go talk to the commission like 3 times. They don't fuck around. So I'm
this whole combat sports thing is blowing up. It was actually one of the questions I wanted to ask you is, through your year, the fight culture, the way it has transformed in the 12 years to what it is now. Like, where do you see this going? Where do you see what you're doing, elevating to?
Well, to go back in time when I started the Point Muay Thai out, we were only having maybe 10 fighters or like 15 fighters. I remember having this fighter like fight 5 times because like I just need him to fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's only maybe 6 or 7 like Muay Thai gyms or even like MMA gyms in a sense. Because the market was a lot smaller. This was like back maybe like 14, 15, like 12 years ago. Right when I started, I was 22 at the time. Now, we're looking at everyone wants to fight. Gyms are popping up left and right, fake crews or whatever. But at least,
how come they don't want to fucking fight us then, brother? What the fuck?
Dude, people are scared of y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't be scared. Hey, Ryan, you got to help me. You got to help me.
I tried for John, and then I actually have something for your daughter possibly. So
please, hey, and I always say that don't be afraid to have like 2 or 3 fighters ready to go, because we'll say yes to all of them.
Yeah, I got a 15-year-old.
Let's go. Let's go. She's over there smiling right now, brother.
So
That's the kind of shit. I mean, dude, we live for this. You know,
Yeah.
she literally heard you and smiled.
yeah.
She heard 15 and she smiled.
That's 2-0 now.
Yeah. Two, yeah, no, you throw in a pancreation fight. I think 3-0, 4-0. 3-0, 4. 3-0.
Okay,
She's 3-0 now.
So you guys started out like with these kiddos, pancreation, correct?
Well,
That's where
yeah,
it started.
actually, we started over at we saw you the very first smoker we went to. We saw you and your brother Daniel. You guys put a smoker together over at Omni
I remember that.
with Stephen Cow, brother
Oh,
Stephen
yeah.
Cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, his smoker gave us our very first opportunity. And remember what I said is we came out looking for the Muay Thai guys because we heard that they were the best strikers. So I told my guys, I said, hey, look, this smoker thing, it's like practice fighting. It's Muay Thai. I know you guys have never done it, but just go out there and listen to what I say. And they went out there. And I think, dude, you ref Johnny's first fight.
Damn.
Yeah, you ref. Yeah, we got you on video, brother.
How long ago was that?
I was fucking
2012.
Yeah.
I think I was like 9.
Yeah, it was a
you
while
were like
back,
9,
man.
10 years
Long
old.
time
I think
ago.
It was about.
We're getting old. That's the thing, guys. Like, it's crazy how fucking life just goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how quick.
Yeah.
Experience is life, and like just being a good person. You know, being the best version you can be, being consistent, so fucking important.
And slowing yourself down just to
And here's the
what's
thing that I
happening.
want to point out is I'm going to bring back that energy thing, bro. The energy.
Yeah.
The energy that you approach shit with, the energy that Stephen Cow approached stuff with, the people that we kind of saw consistently, you know, we gravitate to that because in reality, that's what we are. We're just energies either meshing and coming together and wanting good for all like energies, or repelling each other because we just ain't vibing and we don't see eye to eye.
Yeah, then you get that energy, like the energy vampires in a sense. So you're like hung out with someone and you're like, fuck, you felt like it's like a full-time job. You get home and you're like, damn.
Bro, I run them motherfuckers out of my shop, Ryan. I run people like that out of here.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is if you don't have a growth mindset and you don't have an open mind and you can't be acceptant of everything and everyone, then that's not universal, man. And I don't really think it applies because everything we do here runs parallel with what we do out of here.
And like sometimes like you fall in that trap too, like a friend or even like a sparring partner that is just like a pessimist or a narcissist in a sense, and kind of hanging with that energy can like you could kind of become that in a sense. You know what I mean? So kind of keeping the people around you that are good, pure-hearted, that want to build, that want to grow, that want to evolve to the next level, I think is so important. Honestly, we just can't be afraid in this world to be like, hey, sorry, dude, I just don't vibe with you. Like, maybe their evolution is later on in life, or maybe they blossom early. But keeping your circle small and building and freaking being the best version of yourself and staying consistent in your passion. Because we always have like, mental health issues or, the universe is fucking with you.
Oh, man. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. Our culture, our country right now, we're fucking weak-minded. We are weak-minded motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And I say we because I'm part of I'm part of it, but I'm also part of the fucking solution because I don't live my life like that, and I don't teach like that, and I don't behave like that, man. We've seen each other outside of of the shows, and my shit is the same all the time.
You're you.
I mean, yeah.
And that's how people should be. I think some people just fall victim to that, or they have a victim mentality. I think in life, you're yourself. You're in charge of yourself. No one else is in charge of you, right? So you can't be victimizing yourself if you lose or this, or you get in trouble with the law. It's all your path. If you could be a light path or you could be a dark path. You can go this way, or you could you could do the right way, or you could do the wrong way. So I think
you hold yourself accountable to your own actions, and as we all should.
Yeah, and some people they have a defense mechanism or their ego that just doesn't let them accept failure, because failure is scary, right? And
it is.
People embody in fear sometimes. Because look at that. Look at
it can be.
It's part of one of my teaching foundations is
That's
failure.
good.
You
See,
know,
yeah, I think what you're doing with the fighters too is like kind of, I want to say breaking them mentally, but kind of breaking them mentally if you're ready, because you're putting them in, you know, in this fucking atmosphere. It's like, hey, make or break. Do you want
yeah,
to?
no, I bet you'd watch some sparring sessions and you'd probably think me and Esteban are mad at each other. Yeah. Yeah,
Now,
but
Esteban, are you pro now, right? Or
Yeah.
you're pro? Yeah, you're pro.
Yeah.
How's that going? How's like
Pretty good.
Pretty tough finding fights. Like, is the pay good? Because that's something that I wanted to. You know, I'm still young in a sense, so like I wanted to start kind of getting capital and doing, if it's pro MMA, if it's pro Muay Thai, but I'm getting to a point where I think I need to evolutionize myself and revolutionize myself too, to start going that route in professional martial arts. I just want to pick your brain on how that works, the pay structure, and kind of like the atmosphere in that, if that makes sense.
I think I have been extremely blessed to be in the situation that I'm in, to be able to provide the product that people want to pay for, as far as pay goes. And I think you have to name your price, or other people are going to tell you what you're worth.
Yeah. So do you have is your coach the manager in a sense, that kind of?
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah, the way I do it, Ryan, is I want my fighters to focus on fighting.
Yeah, for sure. They want to work on the financials and all the other bullshit.
Yeah, and we usually for our pros, you know, we expect a show purse to make weight and be there, and then a winning purse, and then obviously depending on the travel, we get some travel. We get usually a room at the hotel or the venue or somewhere near where the venue is, and then depending on how many days we're out there, because sometimes they bring us in a little early or something, then, you know, maybe some vouchers or a per diem for food. I'm real flexible and all that, but like, to me as professionals, you know, like that stuff, I worry about that. I want them to go out there and just be Maquina. That's it.
Is your mind state kind of different too? Like from like a point Muay Thai fight to an amateur fight to a pro fight, are you always like the same, or is it more like dedication and kind of, you know, more anxiety, I would say, or like stress that goes to like an amateur fight?
The closer I get to a fight, the more stress-free I try to be, or the more unnecessary things in my life that I feel are unnecessary to it, I try to kind of eliminate them and not have that around, because like you said, it's an energy thing. I just want to be feeling good, and I feel like I fight my best when I'm happy.
How do you cope? Like, what's your methods to kind of your ways of kind of alleviating that stress and kind of being like, you know, clear-minded in a sense?
Mine?
For Esteban, for both y'all.
Oh, all right.
My diet has a lot to do with it, and being around people who I enjoy being around with also has a lot to do with it. And I also spend quite a good amount of time on my own.
Yeah, no, I think like kind of like loving yourself first is really important.
Yeah.
Well, prioritizing yourself and prioritizing your energy and what you need.
I don't have a very long social battery, so I don't really spend too much time out with people. I mean, I do enjoy hanging out with people here and there, but most of the time I'm just kind of I live a very minimalistic life. I eat, I sleep, and I train. And that's what I like to do. That's fun to me. So it's not hard to have a stress-free life, because I don't surround, or I'm not chasing the things that bring stress to me.
And you have boundaries too. And
I do.
Something really good right there is the chasing is. We're not chasing anything. We're grinding, and opportunities are going to rise. And it's our job to be prepared for those opportunities. Fight days, honestly, I'm fucking happy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very calm. And the one thing that I want everybody around me to understand is, dude, I kicked your ass for weeks so that you can go out there and have fun.
Yeah.
So today we're going to have some fun. Win, lose, or draw, because again, for us, it's about expressing what I've taught them.
Yeah.
In the way that I've taught them, and executing. So that's really what our fights are about. Is about doing us. It's not about creating any kind of narrative with our opposition. If there is narrative, well, then the way I look at it is all that does is make us even more joyous of having to put a hurting on someone we don't like,
Yeah.
But the reality,
I think
very
like being like what I see with you guys, like you guys are like a big family in a sense, but you guys are also in sync. So I'm sure like when these two fighters here are competing, you're saying something and they could hear, so because some fighters will not listen to their coach. But I think with you guys are so in sync with each other in a sense, from all the training and all the hurt, all the grind, the blood, sweat, and tears in a sense, that you're able to capitalize because you guys are so connected spiritually in a sense that they can hear you adapt.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
But we also, if we're working on a switch stance technique for a counter, if we work on it on a Tuesday, on Wednesday when we're sparring, I throw it on them just to show them that what I taught you I can use. Watch, right? So I think that helps with the bonding, because not only am I teaching it, in a controlled, practical sense, I'm applying it to them in the heat of battle.
I think what also helps is that you're the only one that's given direction here. We don't have a bunch of coaches yelling at us. It's just him. So when you're in the cage or in the ring or whatever, the only voice that you recognize as coaches, you don't have 3-4 coaches all yelling different things at you all at once.
So how do you guys how do you guys kind of like voice out the other coach yelling stuff? You know what I mean?
You hear him. No, you hear him. You hear it.
And then honestly, I mean, sometimes the other coach, they're yelling, get up, fight harder. Like, bro, that's not even fucking advice.
They say some silly stuff.
They say some silly emotional bullshit. It's like, dude, like give him real advice. Like tell him to jab his way out of there. Tell him to bottle up and use elbows on his way out. Tell him to, get his back out of that corner. Actual tactical, technical advice. I hear a lot of coaches just yelling bullshit.
Kill him. Get him.
Yeah. It's like you're fucking making noise, bro. What the fighter needs is calmness and presence. And it's hard to be present when everybody's yelling, fuck him up, kill him, fuck him up. It's like, and then when it's coming from the coach, come on, man.
Yeah.
Go back to school, homie. Go back to school.
Yeah. Does that annoy you as a coach when like they're trying to be louder than you in a sense and saying kind of just stupid shit like that?
What really used to calm. As a non-traditional Muay Thai practitioner, when we first started doing Muay Thai, that fucking A. Hey!
Oh, I know, gosh.
If you A one of my guys, I wouldn't stop A'ing the whole fucking fight. I get tired of A'ing because all they're doing is fucking A'ing the fuck out of whoever they're fighting.
Even if they miss, it's like, come on, bro.
I get tired of that shit.
Yeah, no, I feel you, bro, on that.
No, but
you gotta come down.
Yeah, no, but honestly, man, you are definitely a person, an energy that has definitely it's been a benefit and it's been a blessing to know you and to do business with you, man. So having you on today was an honor for us. We have this small little podcast we're starting to get out there. The more people see us fight, the more people see our get down. How can you not love this shit?
Yeah, I think it's just you just getting out there more too. I mean, now people are recognizing, like in my kind of database of fighters, I have over like probably 20, 30,000 fighters in my database. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think people are understanding like, damn, now it's like, oh, they don't want to fight you. So it's kind of tough, but I think me as like a matchmaker and a promoter, it's my job to kind of, I want to say force it, but like, yeah, kind of like make the fight happen.
Well, I would think like as a matchmaker, it's a great challenge for you to find a fight for, you said it. Would you say 20, 30,000?
Yeah, like probably like
Oh
30
shit, bro! Like, hey, bro, go down the list. We don't give a fuck. We'll
Yeah.
take every single one of them. We don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. You know, win, lose, or draw. Like I said, we're gonna learn something. And for us, it's all about the fight. It's about the fight, and it's about the digging and the fucking figuring out
An
who you
experience.
are and what you want and how you're gonna do it.
And also, like, so how many like fighters now do you have that are like amateur fighters that are kind of in your, I would say, in your family of fighters in a sense?
Well, I have Esteban and Aaron are the pros, Johnny, Tay, and we got a couple kids that are here. But again, around here, I tell fighters right off the bat. Number one, I'm the main gorilla here, so I'm your main sparring partner. I will tell you when you're ready to fight. And what happens is a lot of these little narcissistic, egotistical motherfuckers that think they can fight don't like to hear that shit. But the reality is they're wet behind the ears and they don't know shit.
So do you spar with them too, like the fighters
Yes,
that want
sir.
to
He does.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's-
man, on a Wednesday where I have Aaron coming in the evening, I'll do like 15 5-minute rounds, bro.
Damn. Is it
Yeah.
MMA or is it more like striking based?
No,
Mondays we do striking with the boxing gloves, and then Wednesdays we do hybrid gloves.
Yeah. Well, and then sometimes we're drilling, and sometimes we just like to mix it up. We'll start off with the boxing gloves and all out striking and some clinch work, and then we'll take the boxing gloves off halfway through the training session. We'll put on the MMA gloves, and now we got to grapple too.
So it's all hybrid then.
Everything's hybrid. Maquina Combat is we're a fight lover's dream. If you want to learn how to fight, get your ass over here.
I didn't know how to fight when I first came in here, so
Here.
Yeah.
definitely.
Why did you want to do this then? Like, because you're a pro now, of course.
Yeah.
Passion. What I got from you is like, this is your life. Like
It is.
like from your soul, this is what you want to do in your
Yeah.
profession. So
Yeah.
what got you into kind of, I want to freaking punch people in the face? I know it's a hard one. It's like, but it's a deep one.
I enjoy hurting people. I'm a good person, and I have a lot of love for everybody.
We're bad
But
guys, good intentions.
There's something deep inside of my soul that does enjoy hurting people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's good though, because you're in the profession.
Yeah, and how I got started, like I didn't find that out about myself till after I started fighting. When I first came in here, I just thought I was gonna work out. I knew nothing about this place. A friend of mine just invited me to go work out with them the next day, and I was like, okay, cool. So I showed up the next day. It was a Saturday, and on Saturdays we usually have a lighter teching days. And we were grappling, and I knew nothing about grappling. I got tossed all over the place, got choked out a few times, and I was like, okay, cool. I want to learn how to do that.
That's awesome.
And then he taught me. We lined up a couple of PMTs, which is the very first few ones that I did. And then I had my very first King of the Cage amateur fight, which I think, well, it was the first actual fight that I've ever gotten in my life.
Dang. Wait, what?
Yeah, I had never been in a fight before that. I mean, the PMTs, like you said, everything's safe and there's no knockouts allowed, and you have the big boxing gloves and the headgear. So it felt like sparring, like aggressive sparring.
His first fight was a King of the Cage fight at Silver Legacy against, I believe, like a Texas state wrestler.
Right. Yeah.
Took you down probably.
He won the decision because of cage humping.
Yeah.
I think I broke his nose. I may have broken his nose.
Yeah, he broke his nose in the first round, and then obviously a wrestler is going to wrestle. You know?
Yeah.
But
That's
again, I think he had been training for maybe a year and a half.
It wasn't very long.
Who was reffing your PMT?
I think it was your brother.
I think it was your brother.
I
Yeah.
think Daniel
Daniel
reffed
on here. Daniel's in Thailand actually. We have a nonprofit, Nak Moy Foundation. We send fighters out there, and we cover all their expenses and we get them fights.
What's
We have
up?
we have a whole promotion.
Hey, look, that's Johnny.
There's Johnny right there. Right? Look at that's you, bro.
Wait, that's Johnny? No.
That's
Yeah.
you and Johnny.
What am I doing? Wait, what? That's
You were
wild.
instructing
Hey,
him,
look
bro.
at Matt too. Hey, the photographer, there's Gabe, big boss. Oh damn! What was I doing?
Hey, you were being a teacher, bro. You were guiding them. You saw, I think there was a little frantic pace going on between you and the other kid, and you kind of slowed him down. And I think it
was the front kicks. I think
the front.
I think he was
Yeah,
landing.
he was
front
eating
kicks on
front
me.
kicks.
I
Yeah.
didn't know how to defend it at the time.
Oh, I showed him. Have your back, bro.
You stopped the fight halfway through, and you were like telling me what to do.
Hey, bro, that's awesome. See, that's the shit, bro.
Hey, man, I'll tell you, and that's honestly.
I didn't even know I met y'all. Like, because I deal with, like I said, so many energy.
Yeah, you're a busy guy.
You're a busy dude, bro. That's
Yeah, that's man.
That's wild up.
It's crazy how small he was.
Hey,
My ass, shit.
and we're still here, and we're getting stronger with every show, with every session. For us, it's about evolution and sharing what we know, because the way we approach fighting, you said it, that I'm unique, we're different, and that's what we want to bring. Is that even though you're not, for anybody out there that feels like they have to hang out with the somebody gyms and be fanatics of these UFC guys, like the reality, man, is that you can just be a normal dude that likes to fuck people up. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's the those were the front kicks that you were advising him on, bro.
Hey.
Let's see if I do it.
Ah, dang.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hey, I tell you what, you front kick him now, he knows what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
Ain't that something though?
That's good
Man,
stuff.
that's some archive shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
man, but that's like what we do is there's a ripple effect there, man. So it's good to see that we're still connected. We're still enjoying each other's energies. We're still kind of helping each other along this path, because we're all humans are interdependent amongst each other. Sometimes we just don't realize it because we get too caught up in our shit, but we don't, bro. We never get too full of ourselves. We stay humble around here, and honestly, we recognize every human that needs to be recognized.
Yeah, we're extremely thankful, man.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really cool to see, like, just the development, because I never sit back and see like the experiences that I give out, in a sense, you know what I mean? And
that's
cool to see that video of like kind of the development of John, and then who he is now. I mean, no one wants to fight him, and that first fight, he was getting teeped up, and now he's a monster. I think it shows you too, like, man, just to keep moving forward in life, no matter what hits you, like win or lose in life. Like we all lose, of course, in life.
We're all human beings.
Yeah.
It's about I would say continue to grind and continue being good.
It's a marathon, man. It's gonna have its ups, it's gonna have its downs, but you just got to keep going, and that's what we're all about, man. So it just honestly, just thank you for allowing us to have a platform to build our young athletes. And like I said, we got a 13, about to be 14-year-old girl over here that's chomping at the bit to get her first belt.
I know. I'm gonna give her the IKF time. I mean, I'm trying to work on. I don't want to do a promo belt for John either. I want to do a United States. I'm working on something for him before he. I think it was 15, 16 now.
He's 16 now. So right now we're open for business for whoever wants some, wherever you want. If you want us to travel for it, then let's talk, man. Let's sit down and let's situate ourselves to where we can let these young athletes that I've been developing, spread their wings and show people, who the fuck we are. Yeah.
And you guys been doing a great job. Cause I remember at the Legend show when we had that show over there, and I forget what you said, but man, I was definitely turned, and I was like on the ring, and like you're about to fight, and I forgot what you said. It's like we'll take anyone, like, or something like that was deep. And Daniel and I looked at each other and we're like, dude, this motherfucker is real, bro. Like he's like we looked at each other, we're like, damn, dude, this guy's not messing around. It was hella funny.
No, but
You know,
honestly, I'm not a gym. I'm a facility. I'm a training center. And what I want to do is my stable of fighters, I want them all to be killers, because you can't wear the Maquina brand unless you're a cold-blooded fucking killer.
yeah, I gotta come by one of these days and say what's up and train with y'all. I'll take Jackie here with me. Huh, babe?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Tell Jackie I said what's up.
Jack.
Yeah.
She didn't want to get on the camera.
I just got home actually. Hi.
What's up?
Hello.
Sorry I missed
Yeah.
you guys too, but it's good to see you all. And bro, can't wait.
Yeah,
to
we'll
see
see.
you in person.
We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon.
Bro, you guys got the belts out and everything. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, you guys are ready. It's like having something to shiny to look at.
Well, we stay ready. We're actually going to talk to John a little bit, but your man over here just, we've been rolling with this convo, so we go with the flow.
A well-spoken man.
Yes,
man.
representing well over there.
But it's always been like that with you guys. We just vibe out, and it's like, and now the next thing you know, a couple hours go by, and you're like, feels like it's only been 10
Well, it's like,
minutes.
yeah, it's like real recognize real in a sense, and
Right.
Yes,
this
sir.
game, and this is our lifestyle, and
This is it, man. This is what we do. That's what I had to, I tell young men that all the time. It's like, don't be intimidated. This is what we do. If you want to do it, jump in. Don't stick your toe in. This ain't that kind of thing. It's hard to play fighting.
Yeah, absolute. That's true.
So we do. We like to take it. We take our fighting extremely serious, and we appreciate you guys respecting and appreciating that from us.
yeah. We've seen John's fight. He was like 9 or 8.
Yeah, we did a little blast from the past.
Remember back in the day, like a long time ago?
Oh my gosh. Wait, how old is he now?
15, 16.
Oh my god.
16. Yeah, I want to say the video was about 6 years ago.
Wow.
He was
Wait, you
young.
guys watched the recording?
They have
Yeah,
some footage.
it was an OPMT you guys did.
See, like, Wait, watch.
Hey, Johnny's loving this fucking highlight. I tell you what.
I know exactly this event on
John. Oh, him? Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have a video of Johnny in diapers too, so we can fully embarrass him on this podcast.
Yeah.
Hey man, for me, I'm a family of 9 siblings. I got like 10 nieces and nephews. I've seen plenty of diapers and poopy butts. So you don't scare me with that. Yeah, man, it's so good to see you
This
guys.
dude's over here going, "Don't fucking do it." Don't do it.
He's like, speak for yourself, actually.
He just changed the fucking subject.
Yeah, and yeah, it was all fun and games till you came in talking about diapers and stuff.
Right on, guys. Hey, Ryan, brother. Yeah, obviously, just if you hear anything about for John or for Tay, hit us up. If you branch out into the pro ranks, you want to sit down and talk about Aaron and Esteban, man.
Yeah.
I'm always open, man.
Are they contracted in with any organization in a sense?
No, we don't.
Nope.
We're independent contractors. We seek, where there's a contract to hit, we go.
Wow,
Perfect.
that's
Cool.
awesome, dude.
That's great. That's good. To hear.
Yeah. So, and we're trying to fight across the board. It doesn't matter if you got to fight, and it's we're there to turn it up and give the fans what they want. So it doesn't matter if it's in Muay Thai, if it's in MMA, if it's in boxing. It don't matter. We can smack you. We want to be there.
Cool. Yeah, I have a couple people that I know that are professional promoters in the Muay Thai and boxing world. So
Yeah, just let us know, man. We're short notice guys. We just want to fight.
hell yeah, guys.
Appreciate you guys so much, man. It's
Likewise.
an honor, man.
Likewise.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
And I
Thanks
hope
for
you all
joining
have
us today.
Yeah, Jackie got in. Jackie got in the mix.
That's right. That's right. Hey, we'll have to do this again after another great event like that Sports Evo, bro.
How'd you
That'd be fun.
so before we leave, we're like an hour. How'd you guys like it? Like I got to see a little bit of the fight, but how
Yeah.
was the competition?
How did it go for you guys?
Yeah, no, we like the point boxing. Tay liked boxing. She really liked to use her hands. I thought that was pretty cool. You know, she got to squad with a couple little boys. We were looking for more fights, but you know, that's how we are. That was pretty damn cool. I looked like the point Muay Thai was cracking for you guys.
Dude,
Dude, it was
bro,
yeah.
3 of my staff couldn't make it. I was like, you motherfucker. And there's this guy that I'm not gonna name names. Like he came at like 2, but he's been late every show. I'm like, all right, bud, like you're done.
every
now, dude.
show.
So
No,
I had
show he was
to
still on his
ref.
way.
I had to ref like 9 of them. So I was like running back and forth because I had the Purist show going on. So I was like,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Hey, the
dude.
the Purist show, that thing went super smooth.
Yeah.
They were getting guys in and out of there, and we went out there. And, you know, John finished in about halfway through the 3rd round. I want to say the fight lasted about 5 minutes.
Rounds and
How'd he finish him? Because Jackie had to
He
finish
melted his ass up in the corner. I asked his mom at the end of the 2nd round if she wanted to see the fight end in the 3rd or the 4th. Mama said the 3rd, so I turned over to John and said, Mama said the 3rd. So about a minute in, I told him, bring him to the corner. He brought him over to the corner that we were at.
You said that?
And I yelled out, I said, melt him. And he fucking melted him, bro.
Wait,
I heard you
John,
saying that.
John,
I
did
remember that part.
Did you hear him?
Yes, yes, I did.
Said it pretty loud.
Hey, no, the people behind me, I think their mouths were open. They were like, what the fuck is going on here? Everything this guy barks out, this kid does. And all of a sudden, the other one's dropped. It looked insane, bro. It looked like I was playing video games.
Yeah, he heard you through all
See,
of
that's
it.
like this expertise.
But you guys are so in tune.
We're linked.
Yeah.
We're linked, you know, and honestly, that's what our brand is. Our brand is about connecting not only with our fighters, but our members, our fight culture associates, our friends, our family, everybody that is connected to this brand. Is like we're really connected because we really give a shit about each other, you know.
Absolutely, man. It's extended family, and we're doing.
Oh yeah, there's the finish.
Oh, it's kind of lagging.
No, we got the idea.
Can you?
Yeah, you got the idea.
Honestly, that was like a highlight.
Bro, we need to have that on our website because I remember I was watching that and I mean, you said melt him, and next you know, he melted like ice in a hot summer day. I was like, what is happening?
I'm telling you, yeah, no. And like I said, that is our style, and that's what this young man's done. He has been the epitome of our brand and our style. So, you know, to watch him do that, you know, it's like
you're probably
we're
stoked.
just over the
It's
moon.
that synergistic movement as well, like you said. I mean, when you take that approach as a coach, you're not just here, you know, it's about the sport or the money. No, it's soul connection. It's your, you know,
Absolutely.
your energy is in tune with each other. So that's powerful.
Or you're going to
man.
war together in a sense.
You are, yeah.
Well, you know, and what we want to use this platform to create that ripple effect. The ones that we've already created with each other and have it branch out to our opponents too, because honestly, we want our opponents to get better too, because they're going to make us better. Like this is there's no hatred here. There's nothing but passion, you know, grit and grind. You know,
I love that, man.
Awesome.
All right, guys. All right, man. So yeah, we're coming up on about the hour mark. So man, we really appreciate you guys coming and joining us. We definitely love to have you back in the future. And man, let's roll, man. Let's roll. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll bring Dan on maybe next time when we do it. We could all 3 of us kind of because I think Dan would like to see that video too. I'll let him know that.
Oh, hey man, hey! I'll tell you what. With fights coming up, we're definitely we got more highlights for folks. I'll tell you what.
I know that was just beautiful.
No, they stopped it. Yeah, that guy was done.
Hey,
I wish I would have let it go a little more. I wish I would have let just a little bit more.
Hey, yeah, you know, after a little while, it looks like abuse though.
Yeah, that's why.
I think that was a good.
That's why the ref Mike Rinaldi, he does a good job. I'm like, all right, bro, you're getting fucked up.
He doesn't want you to be.
If it was pro, of course, this is Amy Lee. Like, okay, this guy's getting pieced apart. It's like, let's save their brain.
Yeah, I mean, it's longevity, not a show.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
kidding.
geez.
Oh, I got there's a little ping pong.
We want these guys to go to the
Pinball.
top if they want. Like, you know, amazing.
Dude, over that kid price. God damn.
No,
Yeah.
man. Hey, I'll tell you what though. We got more where that came from. We got so much more to show people. We're just starting our ascension, and we got you guys to thank. So again, man, thank you guys for coming on. We appreciate you guys to the
Thank you.
fullest.
Tell Marissa to send me a photo if they have a photo of John. I'll put it up on the Purist and give him a shout out. Hey.
Yeah, no. Hey, we'll send you whatever little highlights you want. Hook up with Marissa on Instagram or through email or something. And
Yeah,
she's got all our stuff. And yeah, let's go, man. Let's go, brother. Let's
Happy
go.
belated birthday too to Marissa.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah,
All
man.
right, guys.
Look,
You guys take care.
All right,
All right.
guys. Later.
Bye bye.
Thank you guys.
I'll see you.
See you, brother. All right. Right on. Wrap it up. Yeah. No. I was gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah. No. All right. Well, that was Ryan Hodges with IKF. Like I said, a integral part of creating, helping us create this platform. Would have talked to Johnny and maybe Tay a little bit, but you know what? They got fights coming up. You're definitely going to be talking to them soon. So everybody's going to hear from us. Win, lose, or draw. We got June 8th coming up. We got Valley Fight Series. What is it? 15? 16? 15. 15. Valley Fight Series 15 coming up. Kind of keep your ears and your eyes out. We should have all of the Maquinas from the stable on the card, with Aaron making his pro Muay Thai debut, I believe, fighting for a belt. We got Esteban back out there fighting at 135 pro MMA. We got the Prodigy crossing over to Pancration, which is youth MMA with head strikes. Fucking looking forward to that, huh? 4-ounce bangers. All right. And then we got Maquinita Taylor, who will also either Pancration or Muay. We don't give a shit. Let's fight. So stay tuned and stay strong.